Are you interested in being able to place a bot wherever you like and maybe even do things like make it crouch? Hell, if that's too simple, you can even get the bot to run boost you. You can even press one button and get an AK in every single piece of util. And even pressing another button will change your HP to 99,999, allowing you to be invincible for pretty much ever. You can do other things like even press a key to toggle your grenade camera and see that your grenades are about to miss. Then press another key to delete the smoke, and then press another key to watch it happen again. And finally, probably one of the cooler things that I have in here is that if you press F3 by default, you can change the binds if you'd like, but you can see I'm loading up different smokes. I got Ancient Insta Elbow smokes now. I got Inferno CT Insta smokes. I'm going to put it back on Mirage Insta Window smokes. And now if I tap F2, it's going to cycle me through all the spawns. And then if I press F1, I'm going to be exactly where I need to aim to throw the Insta Window smokes. So from here, I do a tap W jump throw. Perfect lineups help you learn the Insta Window smokes far easier. I don't have time to show you guys everything that this config exactly can do, but that's why if you press one button and then open your console, you'll see that it prints a list over every hotkey and bind that this config changes. If you'd like to pause the video now, let's take a look at everything that this config can do. Feel free. So if you're interested in being able to do this on your own offline practice server at any given moment, you're going to need to create the config files for it. And to do that, you're going to need to navigate to your base CS2 game folder. To do that simply, you can go to your Steam library and right-click on Counter-Strike 2 and go to Properties. And then from there, go to Install Files. And then at the top, it'll say Size of Installation. And then you can browse there. This will open up a menu directory, which should be somewhere Steam Apps Common, and then it'll say Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And then from here, navigate to the game folder, CSGO, and then CFG. In this CFG folder, you're going to want to make two new text documents. One of them is going to be called prac.cfg. Make sure you remove the .txt extension at the end. If you're not able to remove it like this, you'll just have to open up the notepad itself and type save as and change the document there. But make one text document called prac.cfg. It should ask you if you change a file name extension, the file might become unusable. Are you sure you want to change it? This is just changing it from a text document to a CFG. And now it's a CFG file. It worked. Now I'm going to hit new and make another text document. And this one I'm going to call practxt.cfg. And I'm going to make sure to change the file extension again. And now you should have prac.cfg and practxt.cfg. And you can open both of these up. Now from here, I have two text documents in this tab, prac.cfg and practxt.cfg. Now that you've created the prac.cfg and the practxt.cfg files, you can navigate to the description and there will be two Pastebin links, one which will link to a prac.cfg Pastebin and one which will link to a practxt.cfg Pastebin. You're just going to go over to these, and at the top right of them, it's going to say copy. And from here, this is the prac.cfg file. I'm going to go into my prac.cfg. I'm going to Control V, paste what's in here. Should be all good. This is just setting a bunch of server-side defaults, like allowing you to buy anywhere, removing freeze time, increasing the round length to 60 minutes, making it where you can drop your knife and that you have infinite ammo, and then down here is where it's rebinding a bunch of keys to do a bunch of different things. If you do use this config, some of your binds may be changed. So to fix this, you can either decide to change what binds are already in here to other keys if you have conflicting binds. Or what I do is I put all my normal binds that I use in my regular auto exec, and then every time I execute this practice CFG, it rebinds these keys, and then whenever I restart the game or I exec my auto exec again, it just puts my normal keys back to default when I need to, and it unbinds all these practice keys. Now next up, I'm going to go to the prac text tab, and I'm just going to copy and do the exact same thing here to the other text document. This one is essentially just how you can press one button and be able to check your console and check what all your binds are. If you do change your binds in this prac.cfg folder right here, so say bind minus is toggle draw HUD, you will have to change it here because it says echo minus to toggle draw HUD. Well, you need to change this or else the console is still going to say this key is how you toggle that. If you aren't changing any of the keys though, or you've already changed your binds and everything looks good, make sure just to left click save in the file tabs on both of these, and you should be able to save it without any issue. Now, if you did everything properly, you should just be able to load into CS2 and load up any map. I'm just going to map to Nuke in the console. And from here, wait till you load in. And I'm going to open the console here. And now you're going to type in the command exec space prac. And if you did everything right, you'll see all this text up here. It'll say practxt.cfg loaded, execing prac.txt. You'll see left bracket to see binds in console again, and then it'll show a whole bunch of other keys and all the different binds that you can do. Some things I didn't show before. I'll press F5. Auto bhop's enabled now. Let me press F5 again. Oh, wait, auto bhop is disabled. As I said though just a second ago, you can press the left bracket key on your keyboard. This will pull back up the binds in the console again, so this is going to be pretty helpful. And just check it out. Have fun with this practice config. There's a lot it can do. I really enjoy using this a lot, and I use this pretty much any time I make any of my Insta Smoke or just teaching videos in general. And also, I would really like it if you could maybe give me a like or maybe even subscribe. I know it's really hard to press that button down there, but it really, really helps my heart. Thank you.